Evaluation question 3. What have you learnt from your audience feedback? From carrying out audience research in many ways, such as questionnaires and interviews, I have learnt many things from doing this, as it helps make my research and planning, and also it gives me insight of what is expected for my film. The first thing that I have learnt from audience research and feedback is it is important to know what is expected to make a successful film or poster or magazine front cover in the audience's eyes. By asking them a series of questions about genre, sound and music, camera shots, that sort of thing, I get an idea of what they specifically want for certain things. Asking them what they expect to see in a film, this is important as I can include features that they want that I didn't think of. For example, them wanting to feel like the edge of their seat, or them wanting to feel suspense and tension. And this is important for them to want to watch the film, so it's important for them to have them features so that they are more interested in watching my film. By getting feedback on my poster and my magazine front cover, for me is important as I have learnt that their opinion is very important in making them successful. It gives me an insight in what they want to see in a poster or a magazine front cover that maybe I didn't know that they wanted to see. Also getting feedback on things like the main image or the colours or the titles, as it's areas that I can improve on. So by asking them what I can do to make my poster more better and improve on what I have already made. They gave me an advice on features that I can improve on to make them better. For example, I got praise for the main image and it being the thing that stands out and what catches their eye before anything else. Whereas I got comments on that I can improve, or maybe adding more colour to them, or maybe changing the fonts, as maybe sometimes they didn't stand out as much as the others, and maybe using more conventions in my magazine front cover, so maybe having more features that you're expected to see instead of it being very simple and plain. It is also good for research rather than just using Google, as you can get an insight of it being real.
What typical musical sound would you normally hear in a
of it being real research instead of it coming from the internet, which makes it better for my planning and making of my media products, because I know what is expected from their point of view instead of what other people have said, and this would make my magazine or poster better if I have their improvements, and also my film as well by having feedback on that and how I could improve on my trailer and kind of make it more to what is expected.